Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is MrNJersey and this is your best place to find all your Stormworks related content, from weekly updates to build series to the best workshop creations and much more. Now in this video we're going to be checking out another awesome environmental mod over on the Sawyer Islands. This time around we have a self-driving bus that we're going to be checking out. But before we get started, if you are enjoying these videos, hit that like and subscribe button, and don't forget to click the little bell icon to be notified of my upcoming content as soon as it gets posted. And while you're watching, let me know your thoughts in the comments below and what else you'd like to see in my future videos. So with that all said, let's get straight into it and get started with this video. So we're back here again in Stormworks and we're going to be checking out another environmental mod. Now this time around we have a self-driving bus, which is something very unique and I really haven't seen much of on the actual workshop itself. Now this is a really cool concept to have a vehicle that drives itself. Now if I'm correct, it actually drives itself between the O'Neill airbase. It also stops at the train terminal just here and also drives to North Harbour. So quite a big distance for a self-driving car. Now the actual platform looks really nice. Definitely seen this before with some other designs. I think the monorail, one of the other self-driving buses or trams use this station, or very similar type of station. Looks quite straightforward. Seems like it's got a connector here and just some really nice detailing on it. Now to actually start this off, we need to go into the workbench and spawn the bus in, which is completely self-driving. So we're just going to spawn it in, and as far as I'm aware, it does a quicker lap. So you can actually see the bus here, really nicely detailed. So it's doing its little lap here and it should come into the station and pick us up. So let's go and wait here for it. Such an awesome idea to have a self-driving bus. So it comes and pulls in here. We can get in. Guess we're just going to take a seat. You can also, I think you can get inside here and also drive it manually, but that's controls. Oh, we're heading off. So I'm sitting in the back now and this is completely driving itself. It's awesome. Now I'm guessing how he's managed to do this is with GPS coordinates and literally just told where to drive. That's possibly the way I think he's doing it. Otherwise he's got things hidden underneath the ground that's telling it where to go. But I don't think so. I think it's done with GPS coordinates if I'm correct. Because I think everything on this part is got its own coordinates and doesn't change. So we just stopped here at the train's terminal. We're gonna head off. This is awesome. It's doing really well on this cornering and these roads. Let's just go and put it to daytime here just to make sure we don't go into full nighttime mode. Okay, so that's a little bit easier now to see where it's going, and it's doing a really good job once again. Oh, just went off a little bit there, but it's recovered and it's actually going really quickly. So the logic part of this is done really well, I think. He's managed to get it to run this smoothly and also stay almost perfectly on the road. It's getting off a little bit here and there, but it's doing really well. And the actual design of the bus is awesome. Really looks good. It's handling all these turns and all these little bumps in the road really well. I'm interested to see how it works going through like some of these parts where it's got some trees and things that I don't know if it can account for, but yeah, it's doing really well there. Okay, I know this area is a very rocky area, so how it manages this area is also another interesting thing. That's doing well. Very nice. Knows exactly when to brake. Yep, you can see there it's braking. Big bump, brake again. Okay. Yeah, I'm really interested to kind of understand how he's done this with the logic. As I said, I think he's got stuff hidden underneath the map, but it could also, once again, just be the coordinates. Now we're coming up to the next stop, which looks like just outside of the spawn area. I could be wrong here. Great, nice little turn there. It's gonna come in here and should be turning around and then stopping and hopefully letting us out, and we'll jump out when where is it taking us? Okay, it is taking us to the point. It's just making a big U-turn here. Okay, let us out, please. Okay, we should be coming up to the stop any second now. There we go. We're at the stop, lets us off. Let's jump into the seat here because I actually want to drive it a little bit. Reverse. Okay, so we just got some controls and things that we can go and activate it and manually drive it. Now, if I'm correct, back at the O'Neill Air Base, when it stops, it actually refuels itself. So this in theory can go indefinitely. It can literally just run and run and run, obviously depending on how much fuel he's got in the base at the O'Neill Air Base. But in theory, yeah, this can just keep on going and going and going. I'm just going to try and see if we can close that door. There we go. But yeah, it can run indefinitely. Now, I'm guessing also he's got some keep active blocks in the vehicle and also in the stations and things, so that even when you get out of range of it, it still knows where it needs to go and it still has its directions and things. But it's doing really, really well. I don't see any sensors on it that it's using for any direction or anything. You can see the refueling hatch at the back here, where it will go and do its refueling. But absolutely incredible self-driving bus. I'm actually just gonna stop it here. I'm gonna manual drive. Okay, so now I can actually drive it myself. It's really quick too. Ooh. Okay, what I want to do is, now that we can drive it, I like the little dashboard also, it's really nice. Door, handbrakes, cabins and lights. Now that we've done that, I want to take the manual drive off and kind of see what's going to happen. Is it going to understand what it needs to do? Okay, so I think it looks like now it thinks that it wants to go back to, wait, hold on. Maybe it's going to reposition itself and kind of understand now that it needs to go back to, ooh. Okay. Yeah, it didn't like that. So yeah, maybe the manual, when you activate the manual and then take it off again, it kind of does break it, but that's fine because it's a vehicle. It's not actually spawned in as environmental mod. You spawned it in yourself, which means you can just respawn it in, and now it's gone and restarted itself, and it's going to come back to the station here, and it's going to refuel itself if it needs to. So really, really cool job. I wish I would see more creators building these kind of things. You know, this really, really expands on the experience of the game, and I can't wait for when we get major updates with all the features that devs have announced that they're going to bring in, and all the extra things we're going to get with missions and things. I can't wait for people to build more and more things like this, focused around search and rescue, or focused on like transport of cargo and things like that. But what an exceptional little creation. Definitely go check this one out in the workshop. So that's it for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I hope you enjoyed the video and found some entertaining and informative as always, and we'll see you in the next one.